Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Mr. and Lady. Welcome to Kinetic Aesthetic. I am your host, German. As you can see, I'm joined by a couple of my good friends here, the council.
Hello?
Of course, he can't show his face because he's hiding out in places unknown. Mr. D-Days is what we're going to call him. Y'all know him as David. Fuck, that's his name, David.
Boo, boo.
Then
Boo.
we got my boy, Dre Olives. The one and only. Y'all know him. Y'all appreciate him. Y'all understand him. The man.
Sir Juicington.
Sir
Then,
Juicington!
the owner of the Stonerville brand. The one and only. The Mr.
No fanfare for Ian.
Y'all see it. Y'all see it.
Hey, that's all his name presents.
Sir Juicington!
And then we got my boy Ian. My fucking boy.
It's all good. Ian knows his name is Ian.
Does he though?
Y'all some haters. Y'all know it didn't even like y'all trying to make it something that didn't even it wasn't even like that. But we are here to talk to y'all about The Last of Us. It's been a long time. This has been supposed to happen for a minute. My original little media review was supposed to be including everybody and be like
Put
this.
comments below if you think that
Shit
for
happened.
future console meetings we should set a date and time.
It happened when it needed to happen, and now we're doing it right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, please comment. Andre, shut up if you want further content.
1,000 likes, and I'll take off Ian's glasses.
2,000 likes. I take off everybody's glasses and give the people without glasses glasses.
Yes.
2,000 likes, and I'll just sit here.
All right, now let's get this back in order. Now, I wanted to just start off by talking about just the game itself, because as good as the show is, it originated from that. I didn't see it becoming something that could be this type of phenomenon with a TV show like this.
Story of a video
game
when any of y'all was playing it, when y'all
the way
first
I played it like a show because my parents were watching me play it.
Did y'all think it was gonna happen like this, The Last of Us? Did you think it was
we're
gonna
always
just
like, man, if
blow
they
up
made this
into
a show,
this?
it'd be a hit. Like easily, probably one of the easiest games to be a show.
The source material was definitely there to create a show just off the cutscenes from the game and a little dialogue in between. So you could tell like it had potential to be more than something just a video game.
And in a way, I felt like the way it was made, it wanted to kind of be a show as well, you know?
Yeah. Like, it's a game about storytelling, and I feel like I think we even mentioned this whenever we were all playing it. We were like, oh, if they ever adapted this into cinema, one, hopefully they don't, because they'll probably screw it up.
Yeah.
I take that back. Because they definitely did it right. Because we said they had to stick to it. They'd have to stick to the storyline to make it good, and they did. And they even decided to go with the show, which is perfect because it's like a bunch of like cut up stories that happen throughout the entire game, with the whole thing of like pushing it forward. So I think they did well. I never saw this coming though. I thought it was gonna be a flop.
When I heard that it was from HBO and the director of Chernobyl, I was like, yeah, it's probably gonna be good because HBO they don't miss.
Yeah, I didn't believe it until like all the facts came through. Like it was gonna be HBO, and then like all these who like the producers and stuff were gonna be.
I also think Halo definitely rubbed people the wrong way. So going into it, it was like if they don't do this game right, it'll be a travesty to all people that play video games throughout the course of life.
Ian, you played Halo too, right? I mean, you watched the Halo show, right?
Yeah.
I watched it too, and it's fucking, it's fucking terrible.
It's horrible.
One good episode.
But I mean, going in, video games didn't necessarily have the best reputation for when it comes to like
well, the
just
thing is, if
transitioning
the
into
game
either
did
film or
really
cinema.
well,
So
then
that's why
you
I
do
don't
exactly
necessarily
what they're
want to
doing with
say
The
I
Last of
didn't
Us.
expect it to be
You
this
take the
good. I'll
game,
say that.
make
I
it
really
live
did.
action. Like it's, you already got the formula. The problem is that
I
they
agree
try to
with that.
deviate from what worked.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I feel like is harder with making like games out of shows that don't have like narratives or anything.
Mm.
That's true.
But yeah, no. From what you told me, Ian and Julian from the Halo show, I get why there's like skepticism about a Last of Us show because that shit sounded quite literally booty cheeks.
Yeah,
that show.
Yeah.
They ruined it from the very first moment. I don't want to deviate from The Last of Us because that's what we're here to talk about. But the Halo show ruined it on the very first episode, and it left a bad taste in the mouth. And The Last of Us did the opposite, where they gave the people a long episode. Even though it wasn't like precisely like the game, it had the moments that it needed to show appreciation to the people that actually
The
played
thing
the game.
is,
I think I talked about this, and I'm sorry to interrupt again. I think the one thing that I really liked that I think they did is that they sort of just added on to some of the background of how things started. Like that scene where you had the lady in that I don't remember what the name of the country was, but it's the country where the outbreak first started, where it all sort of like was ground zero, and yes, there we go.
Yeah,
And she straight up told them,
I like the
if you're
additional
if you're
parts.
really going to try to solve this, try to do something about this,
scene.
while
cold
you still
open
can, you're
with the
going to have to
scientists?
bomb everybody here. He was like,
where he's
"Hey,
like
let me
kind
go
of
back
like
and see my family." Like it was
because
it
it
was
was
good
like
stuff.
damn because he was talking about like if the world starts heating up, and like as a person living in the real world, you're like, oh fuck. You're like,
Yes.
you're like,
Like,
oh
The
shit.
thing I liked about it is that they kept it current.
yeah,
They it looked like it could affect us because it's happening in this year.
And that's why they did that. They did that on purpose. They changed the timeline because if you remember in the game, the outbreak starts in 2013.
Yeah.
And so
the
game takes place in 2033, but they pushed it
what was
back
you gonna say?
to make it to make it seem a little bit more realistic.
And the fact that we just getting through a pandemic makes it pretty ironic.
Two 2003.
It's and I think yeah, and I think you guys touched on it too.
Scary.
Like coming from a post-pandemic
I don't
society
believe in
like we
conspiracy
are,
theorists like that, but
it hits a little different now.
Yeah,
it's just
because that's why
real
obviously
enough.
I couldn't really get through 2 because it was like right at 2020. I'm like I need a break from this is taking out society.
Coward. Game was too good to stop.
It was pretty good.
Right. One thing I want to ask
Killing
y'all.
it.
I need to go grab one quick phone.
Terrible.
I need to grab a phone charger right quick.
Atrocious.
What do y'all think of Pedro Pascal and
They do.
Bella Ramsey's performances so far? Like, what do y'all think of them?
And I think
I disagree.
I don't know if David's serious.
I'm not.
Okay. All right. Well, I was about to say they do a good job of like displaying like similarities to Joel and Ellie without, I don't know, without making it seem like they're trying too hard to be Joel and Ellie.
I agree.
Yeah, it's kind of like a more natural feeling. It's not like forced,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's one thing I do like about it. It feels like they found people who just
And I
sort of
think
got the
Pedro
characters, and
Pedro
they didn't
Pascal
have
really
to like
shines at
overact or
like
do
guiding a
anything.
little person.
Sometimes
with
it does
SMH.
feel like
Yeah.
I'm still just watching
Like,
the
I think
video game
that's
play out.
really
Yeah.
It's
it
super
really is
hyper
cup of tea.
realistic
So
for me.
I've literally seen memes
any
like
escort
that.
missions.
But
Yeah.
Of like comparing all his
Ellie,
roles, like his
Baby
most
Yoda.
recent roles, how it's just like
Yeah.
him, like just being a father to someone.
The father figure of the year,
Yeah.
Papa Pedro.
Papa Pedro.
Papa Pedro.
Speaking of, The Mandalorian just came back.
Hell yeah, I need to peep that. To be
Yeah.
honest with you, I love the Mandalorian. No, I really fucked with Pedro from Game of Thrones. He was only in
Yeah.
one season and like a handful of episodes. And you fucking stole the show when you're people's favorite character and you're only there for one season.
feels
for,
like it's a
6
good.
episodes. That's when you know you're really you're a star. Especially the way he goes out in that show. God damn.
Yeah, bro, that shit was brutal.
Oh, fuck. That's not
All
crazy
right,
to hear knowing you.
ladies and gentlemen, we are ending this podcast
I
now.
really
Go
watched
find
feel
something
like, and
else.
this is going to be
episodes.
crazy to hear, I have
That's
not
cool.
watched The Mandalorian at all.
You mean his camera?
Me camera.
You. Fuck y'all. Fuck you. You ain't even got your mic
Oh,
on.
wait, before you go, sorry. So
But
Pedro Pascal, I found him out like
to
through
get
Game
back
of
to The
Thrones,
Last
right?
of Us,
Bella Ramsey was also in Game of Thrones.
you know what I
before she
mean,
started
damn it.
out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. But to
Yeah.
get back to The Last of Us,
Because there's like there's like a family
Mhm.
in there that like most of them either died out or like gave up their name. Like one was like outcasted from the
I didn't know
country,
about her
one was,
before
like,
this
part of the
show.
watch
Like
where
I
you
didn't
had
know.
to,
I knew
like,
about
your
Pedro
name.
Pascal,
So she was like the last like
but I
noble in
didn't
the
hear
family
about her.
left. And she like steals the scenes when she was in it. Lady Mormont. Lady Mormont.
Pedro Pascal.
So it's
The
cool to see
first
where
time
they
I
are
saw
now.
him was Narcos,
Yeah,
and then her.
I mean, I saw him in like some older shit,
Okay.
like shows and like older movies where he's played a small role. But yeah, I think I agree with Ian. Narcos was like the big
Who was he in
this
Narcos?
guy.
He was an
He was
ATF
the
agent, right?
yeah. He was like the
Oh.
partner to the DEA agent.
The first time I saw her,
Because that's
Bella
my first
Ramsey,
time witnessing
it
him.
it's a show on Netflix called His Dark Materials. Really good show.
She's in that show?
It's a really small role, but
Oh,
yeah, she's in it.
damn. That show is. I need to keep watching it.
Bro, I finished it. I binged the hell out of that show. It's so good.
This is the
Another
first time
HBO.
I've witnessed anything from either two actors in full, like.
And keep looking out. Yeah.
Same here, Julian. Honestly, it's the first time that I've really like paid attention to those two performances, but they've been doing such a great job to where it's like I want to see some of their other stuff now.
Yeah, Marlene.
Other person that I want to say that I really whose performance I really like. I think in the first episode, she just caught my eye immediately was the leader of the resistance of the Fireflies. I think
she says it at the
Marlene,
end of the first episode.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, I love watching those though. Every episode, I wait till after the credits and see like the preview and then the recap.
Beautiful.
I'm like, oh, we did this because of this.
Oh, you talking about Bill?
Because motherfuckers aren't media literate. God damn.
What's the name of the episode that got all the not the
Frank.
episode, but the two characters? They had a whole episode dedicated to them. It had a bit of controversy because obvious reasons. Right. Bill and Frank. There we go. I didn't want to say Bill and Dave, but that is just another example of. And see, that was something that if you don't go in there and watch playing the game or having any like pretense of the background of the story, you'd be like, what the hell is this? Like the whole episode is just sort of just out there in the middle, but it's not in the middle of nowhere at all, really. Because you hear their names before it, then you get a whole episode where you don't really, it doesn't hit you over the head. This is who they were talking about, but you see it at the very end.
It's so crazy because
I think the show just did a good job of just writing all together. Because that was just out of nowhere episode that I just sort of was like, okay.
Everything for like the actual Bill mission. Because they are just running through a whole damn town, a school. Fucking, there's a scene where Joel's upside down and having to shoot zombies while Ellie's trying to get him down.
I will say, I wish I got to see that.
I wish I got that. Remember we were talking about wanting to see that scene?
My biggest gripe. One of my biggest gripes.
I think they turned that episode into like television though. Like when I watched it, I'm like, damn, this is a television show. Like it was such a cool way they twisted. But yeah, motherfuckers just they didn't know Bill was gay to begin with, and it's like, okay, then you're not gonna know. But people thought it was like shoehorned in.
So it's like right after you get out of, it's like right after Tess dies. So
yeah,
Tess dies.
So what was the original like level?
Town, which is Bill's town.
Bill's town
is like basically like secluded. He has a bunch of traps all over town. You got to avoid the traps, but there's also like loose infected running around. So by the time you get to Bill and Frank, that's when the scene where you hanging upside down happens. And it's like one of the most pivotal parts of the game, in my opinion. Like as far as like the start of the game goes.
It's like when the gameplay.
Yeah, it's like when you get into the game type shit. And so that happens. You get a loose because Bill saves you, and then y'all go into the church, which they show in the background of the show.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. You know, they still do like callbacks, even though they can't do shit like scene for scene with the game. It's still pretty nice that they'll do some like little Easter eggs for people that played the game.
Yeah, and then when you because they're looking for the car battery, right? When you find Frank, he's hanging. He hung himself. He got bit.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Who's this?" He's like, "You know him?" He's like, "That's my partner." And you're like, "Oh shit, okay," but it's not too clear, right? But then you kind of see how Bill's acting afterwards. Like if you don't know like the term partner, you'll be like, "Oh, like that was his buddy in crime." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then you see like Bill's kind of fucked up for it. You find a note that Frank put, just kind of being like, "Yo, I was fucking sick of you," yada yada yada. But then Bill also has like a gay porn magazine that Ellie finds, right? Yeah, so.
Oh yeah, damn.
Yeah.
That's when you're like, oh, like if you didn't catch on with the partner scene and how he looked, then you'll be like, oh, okay.
Right.
So they kind of did like two different reminders. Like the first one's like more subtle, could be left up to interpretation, and then the second one you're like, oh.
Yeah.
All right.
He reading magazines with Dixon.
Because I remember just once I did, I'll be honest, once again, this is something that they all know about me. I am the spoiler guy, so I did sort of read the synopsis before I had even sort of seen the show. And when I saw that they had this part in there, and I saw, okay, these guys were together, I saw the people that were getting mad about that episode, and it just was so weird to me.
Yeah,
again, it's like you say, people just don't know the source material, but they just
like,
want to get mad about something, or they didn't
was like talking
actually
about,
understand
like,
what they were playing. They want to get mad about something, but it is weird that
you'll be having like gay couples because you'll be focused on repopulation. Ben
I hate how you're mimicking it.
Ben Shapiro. Technically, but it's like, bro, no. If the world's ending like that, some people are not gonna want fucking kids, dude. I'm sorry. What are you thinking? People are gonna be wanting to repopulate when there's zombies and shit. Society's falling. The only government is like a fascist regime. It's like what?
And you see, it's not that many kids that live in that world.
No.
And they tell you that in the game.
Mm-hmm.
After you leave Bill's place, you go into Pittsburgh, which was different from.
And you see what happens to the kids in that game, and you're like, yeah, I wouldn't want kids either.
They say kids slow you down, so they kill all kids. It's fucked up, but that's the type of game it is. Just a fucked up game.
It's the world it is, right?
Right.
I think the game does justice of like how humans would actually be. if a world-ending apocalypse like this happened.
Oh yeah,
Because a lot of people assume it's like will be like some like, oh, everyone's just gonna go into survival mode and we're gonna have to help each other out. But in reality, it's gonna be like, nah, people are gonna be like massacring each other for resources and shit.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah. Oh, sorry.
Episode 2. I think it's episode 2.
What's
Yeah.
your favorite
When they're in the
favorite moment in the
they
show?
interact with the first clickers, and then Joel misses all his shots, and then
What's
has
your
to run
favorite
around.
moment in the
Yeah.
show?
That's how it is in the game.
Oh, he's just like me for real.
Right. That's definitely like one of the earliest. Like, yeah, they did this right.
Yeah.
Because you
I also
never hit your shots.
I also really enjoyed the bloater part.
Yeah, and that's cool too because they didn't do it in the Building Frank episode like they do in the game, but
Pretty epic.
they held it out for a moment that was pretty like pivotal, I guess, for the show.
Yeah.
Yo, and I'm really glad that he did the execution for the bloater when he gets you in the game, where he just rips off your face.
That was my favorite moment in the show.
Oh, dude,
I can't believe he did that to Tommy. Voice actor. Tommy.
Yeah, voice actor. Yeah, so basically the mercenary you see in episode 4, right?
Yeah.
Who's like with the main boss is the voice actor for the Tommy character in the game.
Yeah.
That was my favorite moment by far.
My favorite part about that, I was just like, where have I seen this guy before? And like I couldn't like figure it out. I'm like, where have I heard and seen this dude? And then the little end sequence happens where they're like, yeah, so it was really cool to be part of the show. I'm Tommy's voice actor. I'm like, that's where he's from. I'm like, Jesus.
He disguised his voice pretty well because I didn't even know that was him.
Yeah, I didn't like. I was trying to figure it out. I'm like, where have I heard him before?
What's your favorite scene, Ian?
So honestly, if I have to say my favorite part of the episode, well, not my favorite part of the episode, my favorite part of the show so far, it's still gonna be Tessa's death scene. I still feel like that was the one that hit the most, just because I really thought that she was gonna live. Because I didn't pay enough attention to the synopsis to where I knew that everybody who was gonna die and live. I went in there thinking she was gonna live a little longer than that. If she was gonna die at all, it was gonna be like late.
That game's gonna remind you people die quick.
That was
especially
early.
2.
That was fucked up. That's how I saw the game.
And 2.
Your next and you're like,
anybody can die in this world.
You're like, I've been with them for 20 hours. What just happened?
Yeah, that shit.
Oh, dude. Oh, God.
I teared up again when I saw that. Every time I played the game, I played the game probably 3 times. Each time I was like, damn, this is sad as fuck.
I cry at hers. I cry a lot in Sam's in the show. In the game, I was just shocked. In the show, I was tearing up when Ellie was in the room with Sam. And like when you know what happens, before he even showed that he was bit, I started tearing up. I'm like, oh fuck.
Right,
why do you have to make him younger and
same outcome?
I'm like, he's younger in death, man.
It's funny because Neil Druckmann said he wish he did that in the game, which is like, if he did that in the game, I definitely would have shed some real tears.
Because it gave a good aspect of like a different point of view, you know, like, oh, what would like someone who's deaf like have to like survive through, and especially as a kid, you know, with like all the like these things against you, and then one, you can't hear, so you can't hear like the zombies, so you're kind of reliant on somebody else, which kind of makes it like the whole scene harder.
Yeah.
Especially after the brother.
And he was like turned around too. Like I think they said he was like turned around purposefully so that he wouldn't attack Ellie.
That's true.
I'm pretty sure he was gonna attack her or something like that.
So we've talked about the show. We've talked about what we've liked about everything up to this point. So one thing I want to ask, and I'm going to say right now, spoilers to anybody that is planning on watching this or doesn't know what's about to happen or doesn't know the game or
I want to
anything
see
like
the
that.
beginning of 2.
What are y'all still
I-
excited to
There's
see?
a lot I can say. Some of the other people.
In
Yeah.
like in future episodes,
So-
future seasons, if
Oh,
they cover
man.
2.
So near, like in maybe a few hours is I'm excited to see the Ellie and the burning building fight.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, I hope they. Yeah.
Hopefully she doesn't step on any plates.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then what else? Oh, I'm excited for the hospital scene that's gonna happen after this. Those are like the 2 big things for this show that I'm excited to see. What I'm excited to see about the next season or part 2 is how they handle the whole Abby situation.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I'll piggyback off that. I want to see if in the hospital scene they have a cameo of a character.
Yeah.
Link the 2.
Yeah, I see that happening. I would say they've set up 2 pretty well because you see, like in the episode, I think it was 6, when they first get into Jackson, and it's built now, which is
Oh,
different
because they did a
from-
cameo in the Jackson
they
episode.
did a cameo. So I was excited to see that, like that little subtle cameo, and then with the horse Shimmer. If
Shimmer!
y'all play 2, Shimmer. Shimmer. Bro, Shimmer gets fucked. Yeah.
Shimmer!
Shimmer goes out so bad, bro.
Shimmer
Honestly,
goes out.
that's the dirtiest. That's the dirtiest death in that game.
Yeah, but the fact they set that up, I think is pretty great. And of course, tonight's episode, I think it goes without saying.
Oh, fair warning to animals lovers out there. Two amps it up with the animal deaths.
Well, isn't there
Animal deaths
one
are crazy.
in this coming episode? There should be one too, right?
Yeah, there should be one this episode, but
I also think, because they did a callback to Joel in the game where he like tells 2 people like, mark this place and it better be the same as your buddy.
yeah.
You see how gently he did it to the old couple in the show, but if it ends up in a situation like in the game where he has to be more violent with it,
Mm-hmm.
I hope we see that tonight.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then, Germ, do you want to pause it here so you have like 30 minutes? So you could format it better?
Yeah, that's a good idea.